time you got here, Garrett was barking like crazy.
Where is everybody?
Sleeping.
What? Are you always the first one awake?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you just not sleep very well?
No.
No? Or do you get so excited for the day that you just have to wake up?
No. I just wake up.
Well, what are you doing right now?
Watching TV.
Can you show me what you're watching? Let's see.
Now they're making a and she's making a floaty.
Cakes are going in. There are a lot
She's
of components to
making a
this
float.
cake.
Okay, so
Kristen, this is cake. You're at risk of...
What's up, big dog? No. How are you? Good. What do we got on the docket for today?
Pretty easy work today, really. I'm just gonna walk and read, get my day started, do a little weights, a little workout. And I'm gonna go, I'd like to say attack the day, but probably have the day attack me and go into complete fetal mode defense.
What are you mixing up?
I've taken one pre-workout for 13 years. Megawatt. Now the melon berry is my flavor of choice this go around. But I think that's the best pre-workout we've ever made. And yes, I need pre-workout to walk.
Still hanging on to that mustache. You get a close up of that thing. So what would you say your normal morning routine is like?
It just depends. A couple days a week, a few days a week, I try to get down here, try to walk, read, lift, and then get up and be with the kids, and then shower, head to work. So, you know, it's not always Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's not always Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It's I try to get 3 days of movement down here, and then a couple with movement at HQ and rucking, and I try to have a big variety of movement, whether it's EMOM, which I'll do this morning, walking, rucking, traditional weightlifting. I just try to keep a variety of movement moving throughout the week. I think I'm not good at a rigid plan because with so many things dynamically changing on a daily basis for me, I kind of just go with the flow. But I do know that I need to track at least 7 hours of movement a week. So I kind of work to hey, how many hours have I moved this week? And sometimes I'll move 6, sometimes I'll move 13, but I try to get at least an hour a day of movement in some capacity. And then I track that throughout the week. So if I'm super rigid to a plan, it can be beneficial to me. Like when I'm training for the Ironman or something like that, you have to be. But for the majority of my life, being fluid and having the flexibility allows me to stay more successful. Thing that I've learned almost 20 years of doing this, it's not about, and a lot of people don't start because they're afraid of how complex it is. I just simply walked for 20 minutes and did a 20-minute EMOM. It does not have to be overcomplicated. And I will tell you, consistency is a much bigger role player in success than complexity. And so learn to be consistent. You don't need it to be complex.
So what do you got going for today?
Well, I'm gonna go use the restroom first. And then I'm gonna go spend some time with my kids. So I try to get up, get a little movement in, get a little me time in the morning, go spend some time with the kids. They're at a good age to get ready on their own for the most part. You gotta get breakfast and do that stuff, and then I'll head into work. Well, actually today's a little bit unique because we're actually selling our home, we're buying a home. It's a final walkthrough on the new house. And so I can go do that this morning. I got my meetings. Pretty traditional day. Get my hair cut today. Stash is staying. And then tonight we got about 60 Anheuser-Busch distributors in from across the country. So we got an event at HQ. I'm glad you reminded me because I got to pack for that. But yeah, it'll be a good day. It'll be a good day. Long day, but it'll be a good day.
Ooh.
We going, Granny Winnie? Granny Winnie, I was up at 5 a.m. Granny Winnie.
No, Dad, that would be me.
No, this one was up. This one was up at 6 a.m. dressed and ready to go.
Every day, 6 a.m.
What were you doing up so early?
Hands
out.
They like to watch this.
What do you think of this show?
Don't even like it.
Are you able to guess which one's a cake or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it pretty easy?
Yeah.
Yes, sis. Can I grab your toast?
My clothes. Hey,
I can grab your
you
toast.
go grab him. Just like we did. No. Is you always have?
So what happened, Enzo? You lost in hockey. What was the score?
Like, no. Stop making up score.
40 to 1?
No.
50 to 1.
99.
That's right.
It was like 4. No. So I was winning because he was on the phone. It was 4-1. Then he came back and scored on me, and then it was 5-1. 5-4.
Jeez. Could you be side-eyeing me?
He doesn't smile for you. Pumpkin's done sunbathing.
There we go.
Wait.
Is he busy?
Yeah.
So I try to organize my day in the morning. I mean, I don't know if you saw it in the gym this morning. I get on my phone, look at my calendar, make sure I kind of got all my ducks in a row for the day. And then on the way in, whether I have to make some calls to get prepared for those, or I'm checking in with Alyssa, who's my assistant, kind of get organized for the day so that I can make sure I hit the ground running when I get to HQ. And so, I always have this thing, the second I hit the car is technically I'm working. And I'm just trying to get organized for what's going on as soon as I get there, so I can be the most effective that I can be. Tatonka. Who would mess with that thing?
Look, there we go.
Meh.
He's like, what's wrong with this damn dude?
Big old balls.
Look at the
hanging
nuts on it. Look at the nuts on that thing.
Only fans.
Only nuts.
Only nuts. I believe in snacking little wins to create a big win. Win for the day is you get out, you get your work in, get your physical work in. I think for me, making sure that I get that physical work in is extremely important. I don't always get it in early, but getting it in, so that's like one of the wins. And then, secondarily, making sure that I show up prepared and ready to execute. I talk about this with our team a lot. You don't pay people to practice at work. You pay people to perform at work. And for me personally, I take that extremely seriously. So I try to be prepared once I hit the doors so that I can continue to execute. So a big win for me is, making sure that I have my quote unquote daily to-dos, which is my calendar, and that I'm providing as much value throughout the course of that day to be able to push the company in the correct direction. And, not every day is a win, because what happens is, things happen in business, and, curveballs get thrown, and you are forced at times to deal with them. And so, sometimes your to-do list gets derailed by, maybe an employee issue or a supply chain issue or, whatever. There's a million things that happen. And so, those can cause curveballs, that really can impact the day. And so I try to really stay as regimented as I possibly can to serve all those people around me. And what happens is, whenever I get served some of those shit sandwiches, if you will, the people that I'm supposed to support don't get the best of me. So, a win is when I'm able to go in, provide that support, and do the things. But at the end of the day, it's not a loss because I get derailed, because those are also problems that have to get solved. And so, it's more, a win is making sure that I do my job and do it extremely well. I think one of my biggest struggles is that, when nobody else can solve a problem, or everybody else hasn't solved the problem yet, they bring it to you and they expect you to have the magic genie and give them the perfect answer. And, with that comes a great deal of I don't want to say pressure, because pressure is a privilege that way. I think it just comes with a great deal of responsibility. And if you take your job seriously, that responsibility wears on you. And, that's why I try to have a lot of grace with people around me, because I understand, I don't make perfect decisions. And sometimes I get stuck in a lot of situations where it's, 50-50, go left, go right. And there is no right, there is no wrong, but somebody's got to make the decision. That part's tough, because, inevitably you're going to lose 50% of the time. But I would much rather continue to make decisions and make progress than just sit back because I'm paralyzed because I'm afraid to make a decision. And so, with that seat at the table just comes a great deal of obligation, but it's a privilege. So, is it stressful at times? Sure, but it's also the seat that I have the blessed opportunity to be able to sit in. So I certainly don't take it lightly. I'll be there in 3 minutes. Is Larry?
Is somebody meeting us here?
Yeah, Larry's supposed to be there.
No, I don't see him.
Okay.
I'm taking some ibuprofen because I did a glute workout on, yesterday or the day before, and I can't hardly move my legs right now. Oh, and let me try to get out of the car.
Well, I just wanted to get you on the vlog because this morning you took the kids to school. How was that?
Oh, it was my favorite thing to do. I love taking the kids to school every day. It's like our special time together. I love taking them, picking them up. We were in a rush. They kept telling me to gun it, put the metal to the pedal, because Francesca had to do the pledges, to the whole school. She was doing the Christian pledge, so they were like, step on it, Mom.
We just got done with
the final walkthrough on our new house, and met Larry, real estate agent over there, and got a complete gut rehab, so it seems like the right thing to do. Just finally closed the Anheuser-Busch deal, remodeled Raquel's new building, opened Raquel's new store, put our house for sale, bought a house, remodel a house, move the kids to school. Seems like a good thing to do, right on the heels. But I don't know. I've always rehabbed every house that we've lived in. It's been a gut rehab. I like the process. It's probably easier to build, but I just enjoy taking things apart and putting them back together, leaving them better than I found them, if you will. And so, so I'll have a good 5-6 month rehab on my hands here out in front of me. And we thought we sold our house, and then the guy backed out, which that sucked. But It is what it is. We shall roll with the punches, but it'll be fun. I would have shown you guys all the house, but I'm a little bit weird about showing people where the magic happens, you know what I'm saying? Bedroom is back on the right. Thanks.
Right now?
They just sometime.
Just to take home today?
And Sal's lovely assistant. Who are you?
Off to the White House.
Hey, no. Get back here. Who are you? Get over here. What's your name?
For real, do not.
What's your name? Come on.
I'm just Sal's helper.
You're Sal's helper.
Just trying to keep him on track, you know?
Alyssa,
Yeah.
they got that thing that I signed yesterday? The guy's coming around picking up up front right now. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm off.
Are you doing a day in the life?
Yes.
I'm doing a day in the
Where?
life. Of Will.
Oh, great.
Yo, Sal, this is pretty crazy.
What's great? mine's actually an average day. I don't have to like stack things up to make it a day in the life. My life is just fucking madness. And no matter what day in the life you ever film, Alex, the best day in the life you ever filmed
Is
was
ours.
mine.
Yes,
that's right.
that's true.
The one we spent together.
Oh, isn't that
We had
cute?
a sentimental moment. Before
Yeah.
Day in the Lives were cool on YouTube,
Yep.
we did one together.
Oh,
What's
God.
going on here, man?
We are comparing sticks, and per usual, Brendan's got the littlest lens. He's got the littlest lenses. It's almost flat. It's like an innie. And look, we got another one. We got two innies. We got two innies on the innie.
What do you think of Sal's mustache?
I like it. I think it's strong. I think it's very authoritative and brings, a lot of power to the game. So I like it. I think you should keep it.
Why does Sal have a mustache?
Well, he was pretty jealous of mine. I mean, I've been seeing the way Raquel's been looking at me, and so I think that's why he probably shaved all that off. So that's my assumption. I don't really know, but you can ask him. He's not gonna say that, but Brendan knows.
Sal stole his mustache idea because Raquel was checking him out.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Look at him, dude.
I mean, she probably you two or no?
Yeah, definitely me.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
both of us.
Me.
Yeah.
So if he shaves his head next,
Yeah.
then he's on to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
top alpha male in the office. Right? See? Confirmed.
I like the stash.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, we got double cameras in here.
Did you guys get
Hey, I just want to take a quick second and welcome everybody to our home. We had a couple tours going on, but something that is extremely humbling and we're extremely proud of is to have the AV Wholesaler Network and some of the AV team here inside headquarters, because for us, as St. Louis people, as a St. Louis organization, it's extremely, extremely humbling to have you guys inside our walls and to show you a little bit about our DNA and who we are, and more importantly, what we stand for and what we do. Hopefully you saw throughout the tour, our investment in culture, how we try to create something from within, something that's unique, something that's different. And, that starts with the people and the culture that we stand for inside this building, and really more importantly, what we want to be known for as we continue as an organization. And I think having you guys bought into that and having you guys understand it hopefully drives that mission home for what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish. It's not just about selling an energy drink or making a protein shake. It's about supporting a culture, about doing what's right around not only just our community or in our culture, but about being the guiding light for everybody else around us and setting the example and setting the bar. And so part of that is just who we are, and it's important for you guys to see that. And so we're proud to have you. I'm extremely grateful that you guys would make time to come down here and see us, and I hope that you guys have a great night just kind of enjoying the facility. So we'll be here all night. If you guys have any questions, anybody wants to go on a tour or wants to see anything, feel free to ask. But more than anything, I appreciate you guys being here, and let's have a good night. Cheers. Chaz?
You forget something?
Chaz, you need a ride?
Oh, you just ran to get some gas so that we could.
No, I see on the Uber ticket here it's Charles.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, buddy. I will. I appreciate it. That was a good night. Did good. Had some fun. Met a lot of good people. And I'm tired. And that's that. It's 10:15. That's it. We had a good day. That's a day. I'm not saying that's the standard day, but that's a day in the life. This is what we do. And go in and kiss my kids and snuggle my wife and wake up tomorrow and give it hell. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Jazzer, I appreciate you.